and it seems we are actually starting. So again, this is just a show match between H2O and Holme, while we are waiting for the next series, for the players to arrive of that series. And they are playing Portuguese, which will be played by H2O, versus the Ottomans, played by Holme on Mendocino.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Holme is a bit slow loader. I've seen his games yesterday and he's loading quite a long time.
Oh, did he play yesterday?
Yeah, he played. I'm actually not sure if he won. I think he did. He won against Master Dutch. It was a very close series.
That's of course always nice to hear. Oh, scoreboard should be reset,
But
of course.
we're starting up.
Ryan scouting the TP with his spyglass, also seeing this nice 70 food treasure. Which means he will notice that Holme might start this if he does. No, he's just going straight for that TP.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh!
He wants to use his crack shot before he starts building the TP, I guess. And if Ryan spots that,
he
which
could
he
steal that
probably
treasure.
should. Yeah, he definitely sees this. And he has not used his crack shot yet, so he just needs to walk up there, crack shot it, and that is a easy...
Yeah, I think he's going to do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's quite a nice pickup.
Yeah, now he might even just go punch this explorer while it's building the training post, but I guess he has something different planned.
How? Mob hack.
We'll
Yeah,
also
I
have
mean,
to see what the H2O does with this 100 what he still has remaining.
you really don't expect this to happen, like as the Ottoman player. That was a very nice steal.
70 foot is always pretty nice, of course.
Looks like he might get an 80 foot for himself here. So at least that's something.
It's of course never fun to have one of your treasures stolen.
Yeah. So I'm actually not sure what we will see here, like, will they play Colonial or will they go just Fast Fortress?
I don't know, neither player has sent a card yet, but H2O does have advanced TP in his deck, so...
Well, Ryan sure likes his trading posts.
Yeah, he does. He's a big fan of those. Oh, and I think...
He might steal this one.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought the Explorer had died, but it was just inside the hut.
Oh, he will not steal it.
Yeah, he's like, no. This one's mine. You got the other 80 food, but I would like this one, thank you. Actually, the other one was 70 food, but close.
Yeah, but still.
And yeah, advanced TP does come in.
Advanced TP coming here. And he's building a TP right away with his villager.
So I guess we know who Jeroen stole his strategy from. Or maybe Ryan stole it from Jeroen.
Yeah, could be.
No, because Ryan does not have all the H4 cards, so clearly Jeroen just took a build and improved it.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh, obviously every build is better if you go to Industrial with it.
Some congestion of the trading post here.
Yeah, Shams Mehmet is pretty angry at George Fernandez for stealing 70 food, so he's just going to stab him with a... I don't know, I think it's just a sword, might be a rapier.
I'm quite disappointed. I think those are just the default names.
And yeah, he's actually sending a second villager to get another TP here. He does not want the auto player to get any TPs besides this initial one, it seems. I don't think any forward villagers for Holme yet, so... No, it looks like if the auto player is going to play aggressive, he's not going to do it with a forward base, at least.
Yeah, he's not. And this map, of course, has the great gold mine in the middle, so
Yeah,
it's
that's...
quite nice to have that. And the Ryan is going to place a TC here.
Yeah, to defend his... the line where he has 2 TPs. So yeah, if there's any villagers in this, not only is there an advanced TP shooting stuff, but this TC as well, so...
And the Holme
This
is
TP line
shipping
is pretty well protected.
700 coins, so he's going to go fast fortress, I think.
It does look like that, yes. Let's take a look at his deck. Oh, wow. That's, yeah, that's a lot of things.
That certainly is a lot of things.
There is 2 shipments that are not units.
We could see some Spahis.
Those are basically like cuirassiers, right? Handcap with splash.
Yeah,
I do think they have way less hit points than...
those are basically Yoimbos. Well, no, not really.
Ryan shipping 700 wood, so... I mean, he can't get more TPs with it. There's only 4 on this map. But I guess he wants it for the stagecoach upgrade. And possibly market upgrades and something.
Yes.
Neither player getting a market, or getting upgrades from the market yet at least. So...
Ryan picking up some nice good treasure. But he's not in a melee combat, so he could perhaps even die here.
Yeah, this outlaw rifleman does a lot of damage.
Wow,
with
he's
his
going
ranged
to
attack.
die. Oh my god.
Ow, that hurts. And these musketeers from Ryan actually just sieging this TP down. He really wants to have the entire TP line. But Janissary is coming out for Holme here, and Holme is aging to Fortress already for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how 5 musketeers do against 4 Janissaries, but I do know that 5 musketeers and 5 bows win against 5 Janissaries.
Yeah, he has the bows. He's staying colonial for now, it seems.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the reasons why Holme wisely decides to back off here. If Portuguese was really going to Fortress incredibly fast, and he probably would be Fortress by now already, but he sees these 2 batches of military units, so he knows his opponent can't be going Fortress. 3
Yeah.
Janissaries popping out for Holme. I don't think his TP is going to go down, but
Yeah, it might go down.
it depends on how much Ryan wants to pay for this TP to go down. He does
I
have
mean-
a batch of 4 bows arriving. Oh, 4 hussars
Oh,
from
these
the Asian,
hussars.
of course. Yeah. Those are probably enough to push this army back.
Yeah, definitely.
Ryan putting a couple of his musketeers in hand combat to
Calling
slow
out
the
to
hussar.
Minutemen.
There's the Minutemen. We'll have to see if he can defend this 1 TP. It would be pretty nice if he could. To be honest, he has 700 wood, the auto player. I really want to see him repair this TP, and yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. That's very smart.
Yeah, that's very good.
He knows Ryan wants this, so the longer this stays alive, the longer the Ottoman player can decide where to fight. Exactly where he wants to fight, right here
Sending-
under this TP.
1000 coin.
I guess that's for the Mamelukes.
Yeah, probably. He has another shipment ready.
It might, of course, also be for a fast industrial, but I don't think we will see that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And,
And,
yeah, Ryan
yeah.
is still not.
He
Not going
sent the
for this.
Mamelukes. I saw him
Yeah, the 1000
using
coin
the gold. Yeah.
disappeared. Yeah. But yeah, Ryan is still making no attempts whatsoever to go to Fortress, so he's just going to duke it out in Colonial here. And funded by these 3 stagecoach TPs, he might just be able to do it.
Yeah, maybe he will.
He is running low on shipments as usual, of course. He just sent his only H2 military card, which is 8 bows. He does have some crates which he can use to fund army production. But he will not be able to ship units or upgrades. Unless you count sustainable agriculture as an upgrade.
Well, Ryan doesn't have a lot of anti-cav here. The Mamelukes could be...
Yeah, those Mamelukes could absolutely
devastating.
devastate his army. He needs some pikes or some more musketeers.
But those Janissaries are getting caught a bit.
Yeah, that is pretty nice for Ryan. At least he cleaned up a lot of the Janissaries, but there's the Mamelukes, and if those can collapse on these bows, that could be very bad for Ryan. But he cleaned up every single Janissary. There is a reinforcing batch of 4 here now, but these Mamelukes are now hitting these bows and...
Yeah, I mean, Mamelukes are very good, but he doesn't have like any other units.
4 Mamelukes are pretty good, but 4 Mamelukes are not 4 godly divine beings that can destroy entire armies.
Exactly.
They are a support unit. They stand, soak infinite damage, while your Janissaries kill everything.
They are mostly a tank unit, they don't have that great of a damage.
Yeah. Only 34.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Well,
good damage,
it's
of course,
obviously... I mean, we already saw it in the previous game of Iran where, like, a Guard Hussar had 6 more damage than a Mameluke.
Yeah. So Ryan's still staying in Colonial, building another axe.
And I do think that the longer this goes, Holme might actually be slightly favored due to him just having access to way more and way more powerful cards. Because, like, Ryan's next card is probably going to be like, I don't know, 700 food. Advanced Arsenal,
Yeah.
I guess, maybe? If he has the resources to fund it. Actually, if he can keep his TPs alive, Ryan is probably still favored due to the Advanced Arsenal. That's just a really powerful card. You can get a lot of stuff there eventually. But it just takes a long time to pay off. And a lot of resources.
Well, Ryan's eco is pretty good, of course.
Yeah,
He has
these stagecoach
36
TPs.
villagers and stagecoach TPs.
He is going to lose one of them now, though.
And now this is getting a bit more scary while these Janissaries are veteran.
Yeah, and there's actual amounts of them.
Yeah,
So they're going
there's
to trade
more than
TPs
4.
here, which I do think favors the auto player. Actually, they might not even trade, because Ryan was a bit slow to react.
And the auto
Ooh,
player is building a
lot of
TP right
Hussar
away.
here. Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, you want to use the stagecoach.
Yeah, especially the one that Ryan paid for, most likely.
Of course.
And yeah, there's a 700 food for Ryan, and that's really his last remaining influential shipment he can really send.
Well, he has
Eco
a
Theory, I
fairly
suppose.
huge army.
He does. But these are still 4 Mamelukes at almost full HP and Ved Janissaries. And he still has 6 Jans in his deck that he could also send. And this TP that he just rebuilt is actually just getting immediately sieged again. There's the 2 Falconets though, and those might be problematic for Ryan to deal with.
And he's going to save the TP.
Yeah, that's really good. The Explorer going in for some scouting here. And Ryan is probably going to go to Fortress here because he has 2,000 food and 1,000 coin. And yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, he's
starts the age
clicking
up.
up.
Ryan knows he can't stay in Colonial for much longer. He just is out of shipments that he can send. Oh, if these auto units aren't careful, these Falconets could totally get flanked by these Hussar, and that would be very bad.
Yeah, seems they're okay for now. These Hussars just
And
going
yeah, the
to
Hussar is going back
pressure
to try
the
and...
TP. Yeah.
That's very smart by Ryan. Just do something with these units. And yeah, he just actually forces everything to back up. And now he has time to maybe repair this TP. So that it takes, again, the same
He
amount
goes
of time.
straight back to it.
Yeah, this is so smart from Ryan.
And now he's up to Fortress.
And I do think that now this game is definitely in Ryan's favor. He can ship his own... actually, he doesn't even have the organ guns, which I guess makes sense. They are not that good of a shipment.
Yeah, they are
But
not
he
that
could
great.
get his own Mamelukes now, and that could help a lot. And of course, Cazadors are pretty good against Janissaries. He just needs to make sure these Mamelukes don't get on the Cazadors. That would be really bad.
He might want to ship Mamelukes of his own.
Yeah.
He has quite a lot of gold.
And I wouldn't be surprised if this Explorer just like loops around here and just goes to this TP and builds it.
Yeah. Sneaky.
Oh, and Holme is actually pushing onto this TC. But look at this massive infantry ball from Ryan.
And look at this massive amount of wood crates under the TC.
Oh wow. I don't think I agree with the 1000 point first shipment. I would have sent goons probably to deal, or to help deal. Oh, and look at this Hussar flank. These Falconets, at least one of them is going to die here, I think.
The Janissaries are quite nicely positioned.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get both out, but I'm pretty sure at least one of them will die.
The Hussars are melting.
Oh, he actually split his damage a bit on the Falconets, but now that the Dragoons are here, and some of the ranged infantry was able to shoot them, both Falconets go down, and now Holme can't fight here anymore. There's a lot of veteran musketeers in here, and those are pretty good against the Mamelukes.
Yeah, I don't know about this trait. Like,
No, that favored Ryan for sure.
Ryan lost all of his Hussars. That was quite a lot of resources.
Yeah, but he got the Falcons, that's the scary thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, his Explorer is
Oh,
here
but
just
there are
shooting TPs.
Spahis coming now.
Yeah, these things are pretty good. Yeah, I don't like his 1000 wood actually. I would have preferred shipping the 5 goons first. Or maybe even Dragoon combat.
I think Holme can take this fight.
Possibly there's not a lot of Cazadors, and Janissaries are probably better than these veteran Musks. And these Spahis, even though they are technically countered by the Musketeers, due to them having a splash attack, they kind of work like Gendarmes.
The splash is so good.
Yeah, basically as long as Spahi are hitting stuff, they can't really have a bad range.
And check this, all the musketeers are just dead.
Yeah, and now this range
And there are still
infantry
4
ball
Spahis
is
and 4 Mamelukes.
very exposed. The Mamelukes are pretty high HP still as well.
Basically just one Spahi went down.
There's the second batch of Minutemen. Yeah, the goons are sniping the Mamelukes at the moment. Ryan's guiding pretty well here. And he did retake the entire TP line during all of this, but
Oh, that's very nice.
the problem is he can't ever build his army. He can have all the resources he wants. I do think he should actually focus the Spahi here and not the Mamelukes. The Mamelukes have more resist, more hit points, and less damage.
Yeah, probably.
And yeah, Ryan realizes this focuses the Spahi more. 5 Dragoons coming as his next card. If those 5 goons were sent instead of the 1k wood, this might be completely different, I think.
Well, suddenly all of Ryan's army is just dead.
Well, not all of it, but a lot of it, yeah. Luckily, Holme is sieging this DC for no reason instead of just going in and crushing Ryan's entire base.
Oh, some huge migration of villagers. Those will get scouted, I think.
They're actually going to combine their villagers here, I think. Oh, and at some point Holme actually got a mosque, it seems, and he did get one of the upgrades.
Oh,
The
yeah.
increase your settler limit one. And yeah, I do like that. And Ryan is actually going to go quite a lot of villagers here. Smartly putting his dragoons in melee mode.
Yeah,
even
to
the
snare
Castors
the
coming
villagers.
in. And Holmes' army is quite out of position to catch that. And his cavalry is actually the first to arrive on the scene, but that means that these dragoons are going to have a pretty fun time here. But yeah, he wisely pulls the calf back. He doesn't want the calf to be too far away from his janissaries, otherwise these dragoons would just wreck his army. But yeah, just look at the eco population. Orion is so far ahead. He has like, with the DPs, he's about 40 villagers up, I think.
Yeah.
And Holme is going to slowly run out of cards to send. He has 6 janissaries and 3 spahis left as his only cards. So why does it say that 5 spahis doesn't cost food while 3 spahis cost 600 food?
I don't know.
I
I
feel...
think they definitely do cost food.
Yeah, unless the patch did some crazy things. But I assume
They,
that... I think that's just a UI bug. I can't see 5
yeah.
Spahi being free.
It doesn't show the gold for the Mamelukes either. I think it's like 1,000 food for the 5 Spahis. Something like that.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Well, Ryan's TC has gone down.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Holme actually ran away. It was a lot of Cazadors, and he had his Spahi and Mamluks there. 5 Abyss coming for Holme, and yeah, he really does not have a lot of shipments left.
Well, so who do you think is ahead right now?
I think Ryan is ahead just due to the massive economic lead. The longer Ryan cannot die, the better it just becomes for him.
Yeah, that's true. He has a better economy.
And his economy is actually so massive that he can... Well, I mean, you never want to, of course, but it's not even that bad for him if he just loses his entire army in trade of relevant units. Like, he lost all his Hussar for the Falconets. Then he lost his entire army for pretty much all of the Spahi and a lot of hit points on the Mamelukes. If now he can, like, lose a big portion of his army for the entire cav mass of the Ottoman, so that he can only make Janissaries realistically, then Ryan is just in a superb position because his army composition is just more versatile.
Yeah, that's right. The Ottoman player cannot ship Mamelukes and Spahis forever. He has just 3 shipments and that's it.
Yeah, so as long as you don't just lose the game to them, you can afford to lose most of your army to them. As long as you do enough damage with it. You just need to not die.
Yeah, we're gonna see a little red here.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. And that's actually a pretty forward arsenal.
Yeah.
Let's see
And
if he got anything at it actually. He did, he got counter infantry arriving, and I think that's actually very smart by Ryan. His Cazadors are going to chew through these Janissaries now. I would have also liked the... Oh, and he is getting it right now actually, the ranged Caracal.
Yeah.
Not only does it increase the hit points of his Dragoons, making them tankier, but it also gives them an extra range, allowing them to snipe the cavalry easier. But yeah, at the moment, the Ottoman player just cannot fight these Castadors with counter-infantry rifling. They have a ×3 against these Janissaries.
Yeah, he's being pressured off resources pretty badly.
And yeah, this cav is his only hope. But there is a lot of Dragoons with the Arson upgrade here, and these Mamelukes have been fighting for a very long time and are pretty low on hit points as a result of that. And yeah, just look at how fast these goons are chewing through the scav mass.
This is going to be bad for Otto, I think.
Yeah, he is smartly moving his Janissaries closer and closer, trying to get them into melee. If he can get them into melee with these Cazadors, that is his chance. He needs to get these Janissaries closer and closer and closer. But yeah, the Mamelukes are so low on hit points and they just can't afford to fight longer. And now these Cazadors have free reign on these Janissaries, and just look at the damage being done here. There is some villagers for Ryan dying here, but I don't think that even matters. I mean, these villagers should just turn around and shoot to force these units to stand still.
Yeah, there's one last Mameluke.
Yeah, these Castors are just chewing through the Janissaries, and Holme calls GG. That was a really good game by Ryan there. He played it very smart, realizing that he just needs to deal with the Mamelukes, needs to deal with the Falconets, deal with those Spahi at any cost, just not lose the game to them. He very smartly pulled them back all the way to this north side of the map, forcing them to walk all the way back if they wanted to do real damage where it mattered in this production of Ryan. Instead they were under this random TC in the middle of nowhere that had no villages near it. And meanwhile Ryan just could contest his left TP line and basically do anything he wanted. That was very smart play.
Yeah, a very nice game. I think the Ottoman player did have some chances. It wasn't so bad for him.
No, it certainly wasn't. I still don't see a single player for the next series being on